My name is David Brown. I'm originally from Tecumseh, Oklahoma. I started with the Oklahoma Geological Survey actually as a student in 1985, working for a geologist, Neil Sunnison, in the Ouachita Mountains at the University of Oklahoma in the Sarkis Energy Center. I performed workshops around the state. I did classes, and I taught mapping using the internet and data that we provided on the internet. And Devon, some of the people from Devon Energy came to some of my classes, and a short time later they approached me and asked me if I would like to start a GIS department at Devon Energy. I have taken a new position at the survey. I am currently the manager of the Oklahoma Petroleum Information Center, and it's located on the north side of Norman, just east of the Westheimer Airport in Norman. It is part of the Geological Survey, and it is a warehouse that houses a lot of core taken when wells are drilled. You get core, and we warehouse that there. We analyze some of the core, we photograph the core, we have users come in and take a look at it, and we also have a library of thousands and thousands of paper copies of completion reports, of electric logs, that sort of thing, that users can come to the facility and access. We have nearly 500,000 boxes of core stored in our warehouse. It is thousands and thousands of feet of geology for the state of Oklahoma, all located in boxes on shelves. Core is very, very important because it helps us see what's going on below the ground and analyze properties of the rock, porosity, permeability, and how things change from one location to another. When users wish to view the core, they make a request either online or by phone, and they coordinate a time, and we find a slot for them in our viewing area. And there are charges involved. There are nominal fees to cover our costs for pulling the things off the rack, pulling the boxes. We do put them in the viewing area, we prepare them for them to come view, we lay them out, and then we put the core back when we're finished. It's a continual process, just in and out. At the OPIC facility, we also have a machine shop, and that is used to, sometimes we cut plugs out of the core. We take samples, if you will, smaller cylinders for further testing. Sometimes the operators or users who request that service will take those samples and send them to laboratories or their own laboratories to do further testing, and those data are then made available after some time to other users who come in. So if you say you want to look at a given core that's already been tested, that you could just simply request the results of the previous testing to save that effort. The other services that OPIC provides in relation to the Oklahoma Survey itself are the publications. The Oklahoma Geological Survey has nearly a century's worth of research, including reports and publications and maps that they have produced, and those are all available in a publication sales area that's located at the OPIC facility. We do have about a little over 200,000 aerial photographs taken over the state of Oklahoma, and these range in different dates across time. They go back as early as 1934, so we find a lot of users that want to see what the surface looked like in the past. That's a great resource for them to have. We have a significant amount of well logs at the OPIC facility. There are hundreds of thousands of those on file that users can request. We will pull them, and they can make copies if they choose. And we're also in the process of scanning a lot of those logs digitally so that we can make them available in the future. The OPIC facility is used by users visiting every day, but we do have future plans for OPIC. I'm in the process of putting together a database which will contain all digital records located through that facility, and also digital records that we produce at the Oklahoma Survey. The idea is to produce an accessible web-based application that the public can use. They can go to our site, go to a map-based search engine and help find information on core, on wells, completions, logs, whatever we may have. We're going to put that onto this system, and it's going to be, you think of it as a virtual OPIC, if you will. This is going to be like, we're going to create a virtual OPIC. So you can visit the facility in person, or you can go online and access this information. I'd just like to say, of all the assets we have at OPIC, I'm really happy with my staff. We have a lot of valuable rocks and rock samples, but these people work very hard every day to make sure that it's inventoried and cataloged, and that the customers get what they need when they request services. They work in some harsh conditions. It's very hot in the summer, it's very cold in the winter, but they do a great job. The OPIC facility is a very valuable resource, certainly to the oil and gas industry, but to other users in the state of Oklahoma, those being planners, those being water resource investigators, or any natural resource investigator. It is a place that stores a lot of information collected over many, many years and from a lot of donations. This is a great opportunity for people to find a lot of information at one location.